난 바로 잡아. 아니 한 다리로 잡아. 한 다리로. 이게 정도다. 제발 다른 데 제발 다른
와, 노래 잘 부른다.
Quiero hacer contigo lo que la primavera hace con los cerezos.
What does it mean?
It means I want to do with you what spring does with the cherry trees.
Ah, so beautiful.
Pablo Neruda. He was a teenager when he wrote that. Good line.
Yeah, I love cherry blossom. Do you know that?
Everybody loves cherry blossoms.
A few years ago, I went on a trip to Hawaii. While I was there, I decided to take a bus. I waited a long time, but the bus didn't come. Eventually, a local person told me the bus route had changed that very day and directed me to the new bus stop. While I was walking, I met an Australian couple who were also waiting for that same bus. I explained the situation to them and we walked to the new bus stop together. While we walked, the couple, who must have assumed I was Japanese, mentioned that they had traveled to Japan. They said the cherry blossoms there were so beautiful in the spring. I told them that I was from Korea and that Korea also has beautiful cherry blossoms in the spring. They said they would love to visit Korea someday. I thought back to this chance meeting in Hawaii when I decided to make this video about Korean cherry blossom season. The Australian couple I met was one motivation for making this video, but I also have a second motivation. I want to support Korea's second largest city, Busan, in its bid to host the 2030 World Expo. Busan is my city. I grew up here and I live here. I love Busan. When I travel, I realize how precious my city is. Busan is remarkably peaceful and safe. The more I see the world, the more I realize how rare and wonderful this is. Busan is a mountainous seaside town with its access to amazing hiking as well as beautiful beaches.
It's a pretty waterfall.
Waterfall. Ah. Wow.
However, the most valuable thing about Busan is its people. The people here are kind and generous. They have a good heart. A few days ago, I was on the subway. I saw an old man walking in the train with a cane. I was curious about him, so I kept looking at him. Suddenly, he shouted to a foreign woman who was standing with a baby stroller. "Come here," he shouted. "Sit." He was pointing at an empty seat. The woman looked uncomfortable. She seemed to prefer standing. The old man obviously didn't know a lot of English. He gave up trying to help the woman and her baby, and he hobbled away. The foreign woman and I looked at each other and smiled. I was thinking about the old man. Even though his English was poor and his attempt was clumsy, he tried to help the woman and her baby. When I take the subway, I often stand in front of the seats reserved for the elderly. Sometimes older people ask me to sit with them. I sit next to them and we talk. I can feel their kindness. The Busan region was the only part of Korea that never fell during the Korean War. Because of this, the city attracted a lot of people in a short period of time back in the 1950s and 60s. When my parents were young, Busan was a new and growing city filled with young families. But these days, the population of Busan is shrinking. There are many good schools and universities here, so a lot of young people study in Busan. But then they move to Seoul to find a job. Other than students and elderly people, Busan is emptying out. Korea as a country has a rapidly aging population because young people are not having enough babies. In Seoul, the largest city, the cost of living and especially housing is ridiculously high. And so young people feel like they cannot afford to get married and buy a house and raise a family there. In Busan, Korea's second largest city, life is much more affordable. But for many young people, finding a good job here is difficult. That is the reason why I'm such a strong supporter of Busan's bid to hold the 2030 World Expo. As Busan prepares for the World Expo, it will create many excellent jobs.
저희가 모델에서 바로 심어 갔나요? 내가 또 옥상에 힘이 저희가 바로 안에.
Young people will work here to build a futuristic city that Korea will be proud of and the whole world will envy. And the young people who will be living and working in Busan will create families so that Korea can have a bright future in its futuristic city.